We start this week's La Liga predictor, Ali, with the game of the weekend, the Madrid derby. What do you reckon?
It's easy to see that Real Madrid is now trending in the right direction. A team that is well organized, they're actually defending pretty well. They're having good performance inside of the midfield. Casemiro continues to be an important part of what they do out of that midfield and the structure of that team. And then offensively, you're getting some players back from injury. Everything seems to be trending in the right direction for Real Madrid. And so now becomes a big test. And I think it is a big test, even though Atletico Madrid hasn't been what you would expect them to be, being bounced out of the Copa del Rey by Cultural Leonesa. It just feels like Atletico Madrid is in one of those moments in which there's a crisis identity. It's a team that is searching and is looking for things that are not quite there, that used to be natural for this group. Defending was natural for them. Struggling and embracing that struggle was part of what they did. It was in their DNA, and now they don't seem to be finding that quite as natural and quite as easily. And Simeone is pacing the silence, going crazy, saying, okay, what kind of team do I have? What you have is a team that wants to attack, and you have that team pinned back, and you don't quite know what you're going to get. Having said all that, it's still a derby. It's still difficult. I'm going to take Real Madrid just.
Okay. It's nearly 4 years since Atleti won at the Bernabeu. I think the wait will go on. Celta Vigo at Mestalla. What chance?
You know, Valencia, it's a sort of team that, okay, they did well against Barcelona. They beat Barcelona, and it's an emotional win. And so I just mentioned Cultural Leonesa in Copa del Rey that bounced out Atletico Madrid. Valencia goes there, and they struggle to the point to where they go all the way to penalties. Eventually, they advance on penalties. But it just gives you the sense of this is a team that doesn't particularly deal well with success. Because, hey, we beat Barcelona, that's it, we're done, nothing to see here. And then, well, they struggle in Copa del Rey. And so maybe they're back to earth. They're back down to where they need to be mentally, probably in a better place now. The Barcelona game is behind them. The Copa del Rey is behind them. I think at home, at Mestalla, they create the environment and they win.
7th, they need to go on a run to get into the European spots. I think they'll get all 3 points. Sevilla, Alaves.
I could make a case for Alaves, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take Sevilla. And I just don't see how Alaves goes to Sevilla and gets a result. Oh.
I ain't arguing.
Oh, okay.
No, not today. Barca Levante.
Oh, quick family story here. Levante.
Okay. Should we get a chair?
Oh, no,
Okay.
it's a quick one.
Okay.
My kid is playing against Levante next month. Ah, yeah, that's right. So I'm not picking Levante. So I'm
Is that
telling you.
it?
Huh?
You're right, it was quick.
What do you want me to tell you?
Give a kid a shout out at least.
No. What if they don't do so well? I don't want to put them out there. No, but they're playing against Levante. It's part of the a trip that they're taking out to Barcelona, and they'll be going to Valencia and playing Levante. It'll be a great experience. But I'm not picking the team that is playing against my kid. Guess what? I'm biased. So what?
Who's got the better chance of beating Levante? Your boys' team or Barcelona?
Well, I think it's Barcelona. Even though I can tell you this much. I can tell you, in my kids' team, at least they know who's playing up top. In Barcelona, they don't know who's playing up top, and they're trying to get whoever shows up from the street to play up top, because Antoine Griezmann doesn't want to play the central position. He refuses to stay in that central position. He goes into wider areas. Defensively, there are issues for Barcelona, and while they have all the possession in the world, can they be effective? Can they be efficient with that possession? Can they create enough chances and score enough goals? Against Levante, I don't think there's any doubt that they'll put them away. But Barcelona has to improve if they want to make a run at the title and a run at Real Madrid.
You know what they said to us? We've only got 4 fixtures for you. You've got 3 minutes to try and hit here. Can you do it? Look, I'm standing beside. He's a pro.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.